the wideout comes up with a spectacular play. Yeah, if I'm the coach, I put a big circle around that play, so I could remember to call that one again. Good call. What a run on third down. You know, we're always talking about the importance of converting on third down. If you're gonna have any kind of success, you gotta be able to keep these drives alive, like they did right here. And the tailback picks up great yardage on that run. And Boots, how many times did we see him run that play in practice this week? Oh, 1,000 times. And it was just as successful then as it is right now. And the blitz might have cost that one. The defense took a chance here. They overloaded the side of the ball, and the tailback had nowhere to go. Is that the same pace? Is that the same pass play again? If it wasn't, it sure looks like it. And that was a big hit there to drag the ball loose. Did he get a shot there or what? I don't think anybody had held to the ball after the hit like that. So the defense gets them to go 3 and out. Good job here defensively forcing this incomplete pass. And the halfback drops an easy pass. And that is going to be enough for the first down. Is this kid amazing or what, Dora? Well, exactly. You and I talked about him earlier in the game with improvement. And that is going to be enough for the first. Is this kid amazing or what, Dora? Well, absolutely. You and I talked about him earlier in the game. What impresses me is that he knew exactly where he needed to go to get the first down the whole time. And that was a big mistake on that row. Yeah, you try to make something out of nothing. 9 out of 10 times, you're going to end up hurting yourself and your team by doing something stupid like that. Picked up less than a yard by the tailback. That one just fell out of his hand. In the coach's mind, there's no reason for that to ever happen. He has to make that catch. Well, that play sure didn't work. Dora, this is a sensational play by the defense. They just charged in there and they stuffed it. Intercepted! Nice pick by that safety. Safety that time just sitting back there looking at the quarterback, and once it was thrown, he knew exactly where it was going and he made the pick. It's broken up. The defense needed that one back. How about the move here by this cornerback? Great play that time, getting the hand on the football. He couldn't avoid a sack there, Boots. Yeah, I know, the protection had gotten back. He couldn't avoid a sack there, Boots. Yeah, the protection got to get it better because you don't want your quarterback to get smacked like that. He couldn't avoid the sack there, Boots. Yeah, the protection got to get better because you don't want your quarterback to get smacked like that. He couldn't avoid the sack there, Boots. Yeah, the protection got to get better because you don't want your quarterback to get smacked like that. And a pretty smart call right there. You're absolutely right. The reason why the play worked is that the play action forces the defense just enough to allow his receiver to get open. And they were lucky that one didn't go for more. No question. And they were not ready for the option play. They had guys running everywhere except for the ball. You're right, Boost. They looked like they had never defended the option before, but the tailback had a ton of running room there. The safety comes up with a nice play. Nice job with the safety here, sitting back and playing center field and seeing the ball and coming up, sending the batted ball away. And he's gotta be happy about that kick. Oh, no question, Dora. This kid is a solid kicker. What a catch. I'm surprised he was able to hang on to that ball. Sometimes you hear people say that defensive backs can't catch the ball very good. That's why they play defensive play back instead of receiving well. This guy just knew that thing went wrong. He can definitely catch the ball, and then there's some experiments I want. What a catch. I'm surprised he was able to hang on to that one. You know, sometimes you hear people say that defensive backs can't catch the football very good, and that's why they play defensive back instead of receiving. Well, this guy just do things wrong. He could definitely catch the ball, and there's some assessments. I would definitely admit that. What a catch. I'm surprised he was able to hang on to that one. You know, sometimes you hear people say that defensive backs can't catch the football very good, and that's why they play defensive back instead of the receiving. Well, this guy, how about that guy? Well, this guy just do that thing wrong. He could definitely catch the football. Yeah, there's some assessments, I will definitely admit that. How about that conversion on third down? You got to give the credit to the offensive line. Good pushing by the guys up front. They're really working hard right now. Let me tell you what, the biggest compliment you can give a coach is that the team is playing hard. And you're right, these guys are playing very hard right now. I mean, really hard, right, Dora? They threw the ball to the tailback at time for a nice little pickup. Not much for the runner as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. The wide receiver picks a good yardage that time. Good play there by the defensive end to wrap him up for a loss. He didn't get much, but he got enough for the first down. Well, that's really all they wanted there, was to pick up the first down and get a fresh set of downs to continue to move the ball downfield. Picked a big yardage there, and Boots, he's going to have a first down. Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job of reading his blocks and accelerating through the holes. And Boots, that was his second pick of the day. Is this guy sneaky or what? Great job of being in the right place at the right time to make the interception. He can provide some excitement. He sure can. And the thing that makes this play successful is that they're on the same page with his quarterback. Sometimes you see the wide receivers that don't make their mistakes heads in the game. He can provide some excitement. He sure can. And the thing that makes this play successful is that he's on the same page with his quarterback. Sometimes you see wide receivers that don't have their heads in the game, and they make stupid mistakes. You're right about that. They complain about not getting the football. It looks like he overthrew him on that one. Now, I can tell you, I think the quarterback got rid of that ball too quickly. They just need to work their timing a little bit more. Almost a nice catch. This is a missed opportunity there. Here, the receiver got his hand in the ball, but couldn't quite pull it in. Your reaction to that pass play, Boots? Well, anytime you get a first down, you're happy. But in this case, when you get a first down and a bunch of yards on top of that one, you're ready to open up the defense. Your reaction to that pass play, Boots? Well, anytime you get a first down, you're happy. But in this case, you get a first down and then a bunch of yards to the top of that one. Your reaction to the pass play, Boots? Well, anytime you get a first down, when you're happy, but in this case, when you get a first down, you then get a bunch of yards on top of that one, you're ecstatic. Yeah, that time the defense was swarming into the ball and really didn't allow the tailback to find any room to the run. Yeah, that time the defense was swarming to the ball and really didn't allow the tailback any room to run. Well, but I don't know what they can you say. You know what they say? You're the offense's best friend is good defensive. And that's especially true. In this case, of one thing, the defense is one guy. That kid recorded his third interception in the game. Unbelievable, right, Dora? Yeah, unbelievable. That's a design quarterback run. Here, the defense does a great job of getting penetration and tackling him for a loss. Not a bad play there. Not at all there right now. If this wideout can continue to make plays like this, allowing them to spread the ball around, the offense is going to be a tough guy to stop. Not a bad play there. Not at all. If this wideout can continue to make plays like this, allowing them to spread the ball around, this offense is going to be tough to stop. Not a bad play there, Boots. Not at all. If this guy can continue to make plays like this, allowing them to spread the ball around, this offense is going to be tough to stop. What a play! What a players right here. They threw the ball to the right to the tight end, and the big guy shows his valuable not only a blocker, but as a receiver as well. Nice game. What a play. What a players right here. They throw to the tight end, but the big guy shows he's a valuable not only as blocker, but as a receiver. Well, a nice catch. What a play. What a players right here. They throw the ball to the tight end, and the big guy showed he's valuable not only as a blocker, but as a receiver as well. Nice catch. The halfback followed his blockers right into the end zone. This back has great vision, which allows him to make runs like this one. The halfback just followed his blockers right into the end zone right there, Dora. This halfback has great vision, which allows him to make runs like we just saw. The only thing, the good thing about that return is that he didn't turn the ball over. There's a lot of said for holding on the football. And that's the way you're supposed to play pitch and catch. Absolutely. You know, This wide receiver is the difference. He makes it. And that's the way you're supposed to play pitch and catch. Absolutely. You know, this wide receiver is the difference maker. He's one of these players that has a chance to go to the distance every time you give him the ball. How about that? He's got to come up and make that catch there, Dor. Yeah, you're right about that one, Boots. That catch has to be made. There's really no excuse for dropping that one. Well, it looked like the defense knew exactly what the play was called. Great instinct on that run play. He just let his wide out a little too much that time. What happened there, Boots? Well, as a quarterback, you usually want to put the ball in front of the receiver so he can catch it in stride. Harry just put it a little bit too far in front. A heck of a play by the receiver. We talk all the time the emotions of college football. This play was definitely an emotion to charge play. What a way for the wide receiver to make a statement in this game. And Boots, that was a good looking throw. Yeah, what impresses me is that the composure of this young quarterback. He made a greatly salty open receiver and delivered an almost perfect strike. Good looking play. Nice catch by the receiver. That reception put him over a century mark on Father Day. You want to know something, Dor? What's that? This receiver is the real deal. He's a great playmaker. To pick a solid yardage there. Yeah, nice little pitch and catch there. The wideout was able to find a little open space in the defense, and the quarterback was able to give him the ball for a good pickup. That was a risky pass there. Yeah, he knew his receiver was covered, but he tried to force it in there anyway. That's way too dangerous. You gotta be smarter than that. That Titan almost had that one. Yeah, that Titan has to make that catch for that one. He calls his own number on that one. I like the idea for trying to run with the quarterback. The QB calls his own number on that one. I like the idea of trying to run here, but the defense really made him pay for the price trying to run it. The wide receiver couldn't catch up to that ball. And you know what? No one could have caught up to that one. He just misfired him. Not much of a chance on that one. Well, they had to go for it. For at that point, there's not much time left. And you got to put it all on that one thing. Not much of a chance on that one. Well, they had to go for it. We're at an point where there's not much time left. You got to put it all on the line. Not much of a chance on that one. Well, they had to go for it. We're at a point where there's not much time left. And you got to put it all in the air. Not much of a chance on that one. Well, they had to go for it. We're at a point where there's not much time left. And you got to put it all in the line. Not much of a chance on that one. Well, they had to go for it. We're at a point where there's not much time left, and you gotta put it all in the air. Not much of a chance on that one. Well, they had to go for it. We're at a point where there's not much time left, and you gotta put it all on the line. The clock was stopped without the incompletion. Boy, I don't understand your strategy. Oh, with the lead late in the game, you just need to run the football. That's not a smart thing to do. The clock will stop without the incompletion. The clock will stop with that incompletion. But I don't understand your strategy at all with the lead late in the game. You just need to run the football. That's not the right smart decision. The clock will stop with that incompletion. Boy, I don't understand their strategy at all. With the lead late in the game, you just need to run the football. That's not a smart decision. Fourth down, Boots. Yeah, they just didn't get enough yardage on that pass. And that was not an easy kick, Boots. Forget about it. This kid can make from 60 yards or further. And the delay handoff works for a big gain. Gotta be happy with that effort by your tailback. You're absolutely right. Not much hope. Now that fumble was not what they needed. They're already losing big. Let's just hope they don't throw in the toilet altogether. Not much hope. Now that fumble was not what they needed here. They're already losing big. Let's just hope they don't throw the towel altogether. And they move the chains once again. Well, that's what they did. Move the chains and keep the other team from getting their hands on the football. And that's a first down on the short gainer. First down, will help their effects and chewing up some move of the game. And that's a first down on the short gainer. First down, and this will help their effects when chewing up some more of the game. The fullback fumbled the ball, but the offense recovered it. I can't imagine they let it get too many more touches like that. I gotta agree with that one, Boots. Fullbacks don't get the ball very often, and this guy has problems holding on to the football. Yeah, I bet he's sticking the lead blocker for the rest of the game. Well, Boots, he picked up a few yards on that one. Top play by this kid. Boots, he picked up a few yards on that one. There are tough running by this kid.